student is not performing well. Am I clear? My voice is clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay. So out of 20 hours, I am telling you that maximum time, which is the for the lesson preparation and the planning, actually this can be taken help by the AI tools and the digital tools to for this particular work. Even for the marking and correction also, some part you can outsource to the AI. How we will discuss later. And other professional development activities for that also now online you can do, like this FDP. You are taking this FDP online, no need to make all the arrangements in the college and call any speaker, and then it takes longer time and the investment as well. Online makes the things, that is also digital, makes the things easier. So this is the another report published in 2022. So it says that the faculty, like for higher education faculty, their individual job, you can say it is only the teaching, research, and overall the service to the community. But this is not the only their job. They do n number of jobs other than the teaching, like preparation of the class, like class notes preparation, then sharing that, then marking, whatever we discussed earlier. So other than that, they have to do the research and publication also. So this research publication, for that learning is required. They need to be continuous learner as well, other than the teacher. What is going on in the world in the terms of research work, that also they need to keep on learning. So the job of a faculty is very much higher than what people think. So they have to also work as a motivator for the students, like I am doing just the BSc or MSc or something, so what will be my job, how I can go for the job. The students sometimes get demotivated. In case they are not getting marks, then also they get demotivated. So in that cases, you have to act as a motivator as well. And they have to, and after that, their performance is measured in terms of the publication, how many students got the first division or anything like that. So after doing so many jobs, the performance level is based upon their publication and how the student perform. So the job of a faculty is very much difficult. So as I told you, the traditional teaching method is very important. So the strength of teaching method of traditional teaching methods are lectures using textbooks, and it used to be repetitive. Every year, every time you used to give the same notes sometimes, and or else you can little bit just update your whatever is your lecture themes and all. So same thing you can upgrade little bit, and you can share with the human. So you share with the student. And if you do the traditional teaching, it makes the human connection or the connection with the students more stronger. Your guidance, your empathy, and your mentorship remains unreplaceable. So nobody should leave their traditional teaching method. The structured lesson and the continuous, consistent routine which you are using from many years, that always provides a stability and the clarity to the learner, because same thing you are teaching from many years, so your concepts are very clear and your concepts are very stable. Like it happens like that only. Sometimes using AI tools and all makes you confused as well. So whatever is your fundamental knowledge, that is your strength for every professors. So you need to be keeping this strength, your strengths together with the AI tools when you are going for the digital teaching and learning. So the structure, predictable, whatever the syllabus is there, that should align to the exam. So mostly in India, people teach for the exams only. So for that, your notes are very much clear, and you can give that notes, and your student will get pass in the exams. But as a 21st century teachers, now it is 2026 has come. So other than just giving the notes and making the students pass in the exam, you need to prepare them for the job and for the life. So for that, every teacher should be a critical thinker. They should get engaged with the thought for the they should make the student engaged in the thoughtful analysis, evaluation, and the synthesis of some information. So you should keep on discussing the things, asking questions with the student to make them critical thinker. Also, you should teach the student a collaborative teamwork, like how you can, how you should first, before teaching to the student, you have to be skilled for the teamwork, like how I can discuss the things with the students online and offline, because now slowly the things are becoming online. So you should be proficient in the digital tools also for the collaboration. Some things we are doing offline, some things we can do online if it is saving our time and money. In that case, how collaborative you can be. Other than that, now this globalization is very common, is become very important for all the students and the teachers. So you should be global, like what global issues are going on, how, what in your field, what are the global challenges. By learning, you should keep on being updated for the uh, global issues as well. So for that, you need the AI and the internet and the digital teaching methods. So you should be self-directed learner as well. Like you have to be curious and motivated to know the global issues and how to solve that. How can I prepare my own research topic? So for all those things, you need to be very much aware with the digital teaching. Other than that, you should be most important is you have to be AI literate. AI literate means you should know what is AI, how to use it, when to use it, and up to what extent we can trust on AI. Other than that, you have to be environmental conscious. Environmental conscious means this AI, and also sometimes it is harmful for the environment as well, whatever we are using. So, how much, up to what extent, what has to be used, for that you need to be conscious. And you have to be adaptive and resilient. Like, quickly you should adjust for the new situation and the new learning module. Like, something new has come in the world, like now the AI tools has come, so you must be adaptive. Like, I, whatever new is coming, I will adopt that and I will upgrade myself. You have to be always open for the new ideas and the new flexibility in the thinking. So like that, all, if all the characteristics are there for a teacher or a, say, professor, then their student must perform better. So for the strategic, effective strategies to obtain the students nowadays, like nowadays, all the student and the children, every at home also children get bored. They always get bored for anything. I am getting bored, I have nothing to do. So in class, while teaching, you should use some humor, you should use some music, games, some, for you can ask some question and put some timer to make it interesting. Any question if you are discussing, in that case you can use the role play, like and all these few methods are given here. You can modify the setting, like you can sit there, like using the games and all. These are the earlier teachers, what, whoever is known as a very good teacher, they usually daily in class, somewhere they will use some humor, or some, they will give some example of their own life. So these used to be very common for an, for a like successful teacher from the, in the case of traditional teaching. They also encourage the peer teaching environment. They also use storytelling, their own life story. Sometimes they bring some guest, like some speakers. Nowadays, they invite some guest speaker for the presentation or the inspiration as well. Sometimes they will call, engage student activity with the interactive verbal exercises. Sometimes they create suspense by building the engagement with the puzzling questions and the narratives. And if you are using the voice pitch change, that is also very important for teaching. If always you will go in the same pitch, they will, students will keep sleeping. So it is very important to change your pitch as well while teaching. And you can offer some choices, like how to empower students by allowing them to choose their learning activity. So all these are the strategy to obtain the students attention. So earlier people, some very few like teachers were using all these things, but most of the teachers must be using few of these. But if you are using the AI tools or the technologies or the digital, producing music, humor, games, timer and all used to be little bit easier. So what are the limitations of the digital teaching is like one size fits all. This is not correct. Like some students have their own level of intelligence, other students have their own level of intelligence, which mostly vary higher or lower. So if you are teaching in the same way to every student, then maybe some student perform very good, other student perform very not such a good condition. So traditional teaching in method, you grading system and the admin work is very much time consuming. So if you will outsource some of the work to the digital media or the AI tool, then it becomes bit easier. The traditional teaching has limited real-time insight on the student progress. Like if some assignment they have submitted, you need to read it properly, and then you have to think and say that where it can be improved, how much it can be improved, and all. But in using the digital media or the AI tools, it becomes a bit easier, and it is slow to adopt the diverse need and the new skills in the digital teaching, like critical thinking, brainstorming. So you must use your brain, but if somebody will gives you some idea, like earlier people used to do the group discussion. So in group discussion, if you will get some idea, small idea, then also you can make it bigger, you can think bigger. So that kind of ideas or the called the brainstorming can be done using the AI tools. So as like in 1970s, people were using radio for just for the listening things like news and all. But slowly TV came and everyone started using television for along with the listening, watching as well. Then 1990s, the computer desktop came and it was becoming a new era after the computer came. Then that computer turned into the laptop and then the tablet, then mobile. Now everyone is using from last 10 years. Nobody is having without mobile with internet or say smartphone without any feature. So as we are getting adopted with the things now in 2025, now it's the starting of the 2026. This is my first webinar this year. So now everyone got adopted with the mobile phone. Now everyone uses Google Map. Most of the people uses Google Map if they go somewhere. Earlier people used to call and ask how to reach through your place. So they will tell you have to reach to that crossing, from there you take second left, then third right, then this, then that, then they used to reach there. Or before that, paper maps used to be there. If you are going to some tourist place, you will first at the station you will buy the map. Okay, this place is that area, this route bus number goes there. Like that people used to move at maybe 20 years back. But now everyone is using Google Map, and Google Map is also becoming more adaptive and more accurate. Like for a single lane also, now they are showing the correct map for a single house or also. So like that, now in this era everyone must use this GPT. Now everyone has to be aware of GPTs for teaching as well. So there are few misconceptions about AI. AI means what? AI is the artificial intelligence. People think now the AI has come, now our job will go, everything students will learn from the AI. We are of no use. No, it is not like that. That AI has come just now. AI came in 1950s only. Long back AI came, and in our daily life, like from when the computer has come and the emails has come, from that time, like if we will put some, there are in the email like junk, spam, So AI only are moving the mails to that area, junk mail or the spam mail. So there also AI is there. As I told you, AI is there in the in this Google Map. And for 1950s, like say I am in Bangalore. So now we have a data like in 1957, it was the Bangalore was coolest place. The temperature reached to the say 12 degrees. So how? So this was done by the AI only. AI only can predict what is the temperature, and they only temperature prediction and all. In when I was small, like in news at Delhi, Mumbai, everywhere's temperature and weather they were predicting. Today it may rain. Today the temperature was this much. Today this year the cold would be more than the last year. So all these predictions were based upon the AI only. So it's not like AI has come just now. So AI is very old. Only the things is now using the AI is very easy for everyone, even for the teachers and for the students. So now if you will using the AI, it is not costly, and also it is not, it is easy to understand. Like once the computer came, people were thinking like, oh, how to use computer, how to type, it is very difficult job, and the word is there, this is there, that is there, so how I will be using it. But as now everyone got adopted for using the laptop, using opening the emails and the web serving and all. So like that, now the AI is becoming very common for everyone, even for the students, teachers, even for the elderly people as well. So people also think that AI is clean and green, but no, it is not like that. Using too much of computer, it requires too much of electricity and internet. So all these are not good actually, but how much is required, we need to use it. So they are producing some energy, and because of that it is causing the pollution. So environmental issue is there. AI is not clean, and we are sitting at home and doing it, but we don't know that internet connection which we have taken and kept at our house, maybe some rays are coming out of that, and it is impacting our brains as well. Maybe in future after 20 years we will get to know we have this issue, maybe because we had internet and the Wi-Fi at our home. So another misconception is AI will replace the teachers. No, it is not like that. As I told you, human relationship, emotions, empathy. So all these things only a human being, a human teacher only can give. AI can't give all these things. They can just assist you. Another people has misconception that AI can create. AI really do not create anything. Only it generate the output based upon the pattern of the data it received earlier. So it get data from the Google or somewhere else, whatever has been feeded by the humans only. So it's not like that it creates. It just generate the data output based upon the information available within the system. So AI can think. You can ask, I am thinking to do this, how to do that. So it's not like that AI will think and give you the very new answer which is not at all available in the world. No, it is not like that. Whatever is already available has been already done. That only, and it is feeded in the system, that only AI can give you as a output result. So AI can understand fluently. So no, it is not like that. It won't understand. It is the illusion, like whatever you will write, reading to your pattern, you reading to your words, it will match the pattern, and then it will predict and give the response. It is not like that. AI understands you, what you are asking. If you will ask some emotional question, then also it will answer, but not because of it is emotional. It understands your question, it read the pattern, and then it will predict what you wanted to listen, what is the meaning of your question. Based upon that, it gives you the answer. So now we will talk about the AI enhanced digital teaching and learning core things. So why it is important? Now the students are tech savvy, So all the teachers must prepare their lessons so that student will become engaged for a longer time. So AI has to be used ethically and responsibly. You need to teach the students that also. Another is teachers' workload is overloaded, as I showed you that slide. So most of the time, teachers do the repetitive work, like some admin work. There, it can save your time. So you can outsource some of your admin work to the AI. So AI enable personalization. How it is? So every student have their own pace to learn the things. If you go for the digital, like if you upload your video or your content to the YouTube or any other in the form of PDF you're using for the digital teaching, you converted your notes, handwritten notes as well, and you uploaded it on the, or you just shared it through the WhatsApp also, then a student can take their own time and learn it at their own pace. Next is AI can handle the mundane, repetitive, and the data heavy tasks. So sometimes, like uh, similar work you need to do daily, but daily it is taking the same time. So that kind of work you can give the AI to do. For example, repetitive work means any kind of admin work. Okay, so now some marks you have noted down on the every college and everywhere it used to be done. First, in the soft copies, teachers will check and they will put in their register because they need to keep the record. And then computer operator will put the things, the numbers and the marks in the computer, and then he will calculate the final marks, total marks. So nowadays the facilities like that, you just click the photo of that place and you just attach that photo, and then you ask the chat GPT or Gemini, or few tools are there we will discuss. Just convert this data into the Excel sheet. So they will put the name and the column for the attendance, if it is attendance, it is, if it is the marks, and they will do your work. You need not to just put the names and the numbers manually. So AI tool will convert it into the Excel sheet. Then you need to check it. Maybe some he could not read your handwriting or some mistake is there. So you need to just recheck. Okay, this person this much marks. You need not to just type and put the individual names and marks. So all these kind of mundane and the data heavy tasks can be outsourced to the digital media. So AI complements, not replace, as I told you. AI is just your assistance. First, you have noted down the marks in the notebook. You have corrected the copy and made the list. Then only it is going to upload in the system. And then the soft copy you can share with the parents. Nowadays, like results and are used to be shared in the soft copy as well to the parents, or for the college record people keep. So in that sake, it can be used as your assistant, not as a replacement. And the another important thing is, if somebody got the lesser mark or the more mark, then you have to be empathic. The human can only be the empathic. They can only teach the ethics. Like your answers looks like it is like you have cheated from somewhere. You only teach them the ethics and the values of being a good student or the good human being in the future. So all these things can be done by the teachers only. So before using the AI tools and before asking student to do that, every teacher must create their own AI policy. AI policy means what will I do using the AI, what will I not do using the AI. So clarity should be there in your mind. You should make your own policy. Like you can't say your student to go and write the, okay, time is not there, okay, you go and write using the chat GPT. So that should not be your policy. Like work has to be done faster without any knowledge. So what tips I used to give the teachers for creating the AI policies? You have to be collaborative. Like when you are using AI tools for teaching, like you are taking some image from some website, and then to website, and then say you are showing it to the student and asking them to you merge these two images and we will make a better image. So it should be collaborative. If you are using somewhere AI, you should involve the student and you should tell that I have used this digital media, or I have used this digital tool to create this image. So student, you also learn, and after that you are a student, you have to draw on the paper only. So you learn how I have made it. You should be very clear before teaching, not like it is my own created one. I used AI tool or the digital tool to create this image. You need to be collaborative with the student, and you should make it student centered. Like your priority should be, if I am creating this image using AI tool or the digital tool, it would be beneficial for my students learning. So you should prioritize that my priority is the student learning only. So if I will make this kind of tools or this kind of notes or this kind of image, that will help my students to understand. So now, like some I told you, humor. Humor is important in the class nowadays, otherwise students will sleep. So you can ask ChatGPT, I am teaching this chapter and this topic. So give me some example of humors, like what kind of humor related to this topic I can discuss with my student. And sometimes nowadays creating image has become so easy that you can ask them to create some comic scenes as well. So that also you can create using AI tools. So your whatever you are doing, you're using AI for whatever reason, it should be student centric. Next, you should be flexible, that you should allow the adjustment as the tool evolve. Like I am using ChatGPT from long time. Maybe I am using it from when it has come. So, but after that, Gemini came, Perplexity came, many more tools has come. So you need to keep on checking, like whether the new tool is performing better than that or not. Whether for this particular task, maybe you find this particular task is doing best using the ChatGPT. Another particular task can be done much better using the Gemini or some other tool. So you need to be flexible and get adjusted as the tools evolve or any new tools come into the market. Then you should always keep on trying the things to upgrade yourself or update yourself. Next, you need to be transparent. You should discuss the expectations and the boundaries, like how much, if you are asking students to use the AI, about how much they can use it, up to what, for what specific work they can use the digital tool, and up to what level they can use it. So all these things must be discussed in advance before giving any assignment or any other work where they can use the digital tools. Also, you should review regularly and reflect on how it's working throughout the year. So once you got some result, maybe like when the chat GPT came in maybe late 2022 or early 2023, I found it is of no use. I stopped working. First I tried for a few days, then I stopped using that. After that, for few months, again I checked. By that time, that tool learned a lot. So now that was able to understand my language, what I am asking, what I am asking to do it. So you should regularly review. If you found any tool is not good as of now, after few times, like few months, or again you should try to using that, because these are learning using the data provided. So maybe anything, if it is new, may not work very well, but after some time it may work better. So here is the more detailed tips. Those were the 5 important tips. Other than that, with another important thing is to keep the student data private. So any personal data you should not share with the AI tool. Maybe somewhere it get leaked or become the public. So you should not. You should avoid entering the personal data to the AI tools. You should not trust the AI output blindly. So whatever the result has come, you need to cross check. So for the attendance, I told present, absent, present, absent. You ask the AI tool to make the list, but then you have to check it, like whether the entries are correct or not. And as I told you, you have to be transparent with the student that where which what thing you have created using the AI tools. So other thing, fourth one is to teach students to question AI. Means whatever you are, whatever questions student are asking to AI, they should ask that whether it is accurate or not, whether the results are accurate or not. The student need to check. After generating the data, they need to check whether it is correct or not. Use AI to support your thinking. So as I told you, for brainstorming, like earlier people used to do group discussion. While talking, only some new ideas used to come. So like that, you can use AI for thinking to get some new idea. How can I guide, like I told you, to how to generate humor based upon this topic. Say you are teaching just cell. So for cell also, what kind of humor can be discussed with the student regarding this. So these things you can ask AI. And next, always cite and acknowledge the source. This is very important for the learning and the research paper writing and all. So like wherever, like I showed you that two graphs and the photos. So down here also, down it is written from where I have taken. So if you are taking any data from the digital media, you should always cite and acknowledge that person that I have taken this data from that particular place. Seventh is personalize with AI. Don't standardize. Like use AI to tailor your content to different level. Like as I told you, some student can learn faster, some student can learn slower. Some for some student you need to any topic you need to explain vastly, like in elaborately. And some student in few lines only they will understand what you want to tell. Like for math questions, just you tell orally for few student, okay, you are not getting to do like that, like that, like that, they will be able to solve. For some students, you need to full solve it on the board, then you have to ask them to read it properly, then only they will understand. So similarly, you can use AI to personalize. Just give the hint for this question so that the student will get the hint and they will solve. Other type of student who are not able to use the hint and solve, you can ask to solve the whole question. Then AI tool, there are few tools for the maths and for all the subjects, specific tools. Then you can ask that to solve it, then they will do it in that way. Don't use AI to grade student. So as I told you, it is used for the grading, but that should not be the final. They will just give you they will just put the marks in the Excel sheet. Okay, so but you need to check it. And grading means you cannot give the assignment totally to the AI tool to, like now in colleges they ask to give the soft copy of the assignment as well. You upload that soft copy and you can ask what are the limitations or what are the say positive points of this student assignment, but you cannot totally rely on that. That can be nonsense. So it AI can read the content, but it can, what a student want to say, it can predict the answers or the output based upon the data feeded. So you need to read it after the getting the data from the AI tool, like how it is grading. You need to read it and then you need to finalize your grade or the marks, how much marks you are giving. Ninth is you need to check for the bias and misinformation. AI can get it wrong, reflect unfair assumptions as well sometimes. Like if it is feeded that this is the correct point, then it will say no, your student has given the wrong answer. But sometimes some students can think more than the or something new and they can write in the different language. In that case, AI will not able to do it will become bias, or based upon the misinformation it will grade them wrongly and give the lower grade. So you need to fact check the things. Whatever AI is generating, you need to fact check that. Blend of AI and human judgment is the main point. So you must use AI responsibly in the classroom, and but the human judgment should be the final one. So, which AI tool you should use? So, if first you try to use any new AI tool, as I told you, and you need to find that whether it is easy to use or not, whether the teachers and the students can use it easily, whether it is a very complicated or if it is not able to read the simple prompts. In that case, you should not use it. And are the whatever resources are available that are easy to access or not. So keeping all these things, you should first check the usability of any tool, digital tool or the AI tool. If it is a usable, then only you can suggest your students also to use it. Second is the educational value. Educational value means like there are now, earlier we were using the hard copy of the books. Now all the books are available. Then the books were converted into the PDF, and used to be shared with the student among them, because the cost of books used to be in maybe some 5,000, 10,000. For the higher education, I am telling. Then the student started, one student started buying the book, and then they clicked the photos and converted into PDF and shared with 10 friends, and they 10,000 rupees got divided into 1,000 rupees. Like that, student started doing. Now there are some specific websites, some digital tools are there where you can go and collect the data from there. So you need to check whether which tool I am suggesting. Say for the research purpose, for PubMed is there. So these are very old one. So whether where I am asking my student to go and search for the data, whether that is going to provide some educational values or not. There are few websites also for the books, for the biology books and all. There are few websites where you can take the membership and read any book. So in that case, first you need to go and check whether it is applied for the all the subjects used by the student or not, whether this particular website, you can say, is useful for them or not. Third, you should keep in the mind is the ethical standard. So, does it help to reduce the bias and promote the fairness? Whether if there is some ethical issue, it is unethical to use it. In that case, you should not ask anyone to use it, and even you should also not use it if there is some ethical issue. So, effectiveness, you need to check the effectiveness also. Effectiveness means whether it delivers on its promises. So, you some like for coaching and tuition also in schools also, many companies comes like we give online classes for this, and you register your student, that would be helpful for them to be part of this community, and they will get the idea how to apply for the jobs. And also, first you should check whether it is effective or not, what is their history, whether it is accurate or not, relevant or not, reliable or not. Whatever website we are going to suggest our student, we must check it. And then in that case, if it you found it effective, then you can ask your student to use it. Next is, as students, means it should be cost effective as well. The whether the particular website where you ask them to take the say membership, or pro version, say chat gpt pro version nowadays, AI tools, and all, whether it price is competitive or not, content is competitive to other one or not, is there any hidden prices or any other fee which will be applicable maybe after 1 month. You are taking the subscription for 1 year, maybe after 1 month only they will be asking something else to pay. So in that case, for the cost effectiveness, you must read the terms and conditions thoroughly, then only you should suggest anyone. Other thing, and the most important thing, is data privacy and accessibility. So as you may be putting some of the data of your own work, or maybe your student work on that particular website, say ChatGPT, for the maybe for the improvement of the content, grammar check and all. There are many tools nowadays for the grammar check as well. So whether they have the data privacy, whatever the terms and conditions are there, that is okay or not, whether our data would be safe or not. So that is also another important thing before using the AI tools. So what are the main challenge of using AI tool is the to operate on the data and algorithm, not on the human connection and the understanding. As I told you, for human connection and the empathy, teachers must be available. Another is it requires the constant oversight. Oversight means what, as I told you, whatever the results it is giving, you must be checking it thoroughly whether the results are good, correct or not. So now, as you have made your mind and you are very clear, like for how and where the AI tools or the digital tools can be used. So, okay, so now you need to make a teacher AI workflow. So, first step, there are 7 steps given here. So, first step is the define the learning goal and share the prompt that explain your needs. Say, let's take an example of AI tool, say ChatGPT, which is the most common in the and the oldest AI tool which a teacher can use. So first you have to give the prompt. That is the first step. Then and you can ask that I am going to teach this topic, just a topic name. Give me the outline of the or outline of my lecture. Then it will generate, give me some 3 ideas. Maybe you are asking how can my lecture can go. So it will give you the 3 ideas that AI will generate. Then the teacher has to review whatever suggestions. In case you have asked one suggestion only, then also you need to review. If you are asking 3 suggestions also, then also you need to review and select the best one. Okay, then you have selected best one. Then you will use your mind. No, for my topic, my concentration should be this particular point. Say for like I am from the biology, so maybe you are going to teach some plant biotechnology classes you are taking. Okay, so bio fortification, there is a topic called biofortification. So first I will write just the biofortification, and then it will give some outline. But for me in this biofortification, I need to concentrate on the economic value of using the biofortification. Then I will ask it to refine. Okay, other than that, you can ask to refine it based upon the your particular curriculum syllabus, or if it is postgraduate student or the undergraduate students, then you will ask to refine, and then AI will refine. Then again the teacher will come. Teacher will add the practical constraints like time, resources, and differentiation needed. You are going to talk for 45 minutes or 1 hour. So accordingly, so whatever or some book you are referring, you have your old notes from the last year. So those things you will add or you will remove few things. Then you will write in your own language whatever information you are having or the resources you are having. So maybe you are having some book, so it has generated something. So you can just write like I can you add some content from this page. You just click the photo of that page and upload. Then it will refine and fine tune the material whatever content is there. Then the final adjustment will be done by the teacher for to check the accuracy, ethics, and the relevance. So this flow starts with the teacher and end with the teacher. So not like AI can do anything on its own. It's just your assistant. Whatever you will ask it to do, it will do that only. So like that, it takes some time, and you can do it in few steps, like 7 steps here. So, as I told you, AI can take as the main role of an assistant, but sometimes it can help you for as a coach as well. Coach means if you will put some prompt, like as I told you, give me the outline of this chapter. So it will act as a coach. It will plan the chapter for you. So what can you teach in this chapter? From where you can take the image? What you can speak about? So sometimes AI can coach you if you have no idea like how to do it, where to do it. In that case, AI can act as a coach. AI can also act as a tutor for the students. As I told you, you can go and ask them any student, you can suggest that you go and take this, watch this YouTube video, then it will act as a tutor. This person has explained this particular topic on the YouTube. You can go and use that and understand the things. Like nowadays, all big tutors like tuition companies or the coaching institute, they run their own um, YouTube channels. So if your student is not able to understand anything, you can ask your student, go to particular channel and read that particular topic. AI can also act as a mentor. It can offer you some formative feedback on your drafts. Like you have written any research paper on your topic, some particular topic, or you have made some any content. You can ask AI to just check and give some feedback. Even some student had submitted some assignment, so you can ask it. Just read it and give some feedback to support the improvement, to comment as a improvement for this particular assignment or the research paper. Then AI can give you some suggestion whether you have to take it or not. That is your decision. AI can also work as a teammate. Teammate means AI can support you to group work by offering the alternative point of view, challenges, assumptions, and helping organize the role. So it can act as a devil advocate to reduce the group think. Like I told you, sometimes when we sit in a group and discuss some topic, we get better results. So it can act as a teammate as well. It can act as a tool. Tool means it can summarize the things. So there are now few tools where you just put your PDF and then it will summarize the PDF. What is the main summary of, just if you ask what is the main summary of result, that also it will give you. So it can act as a tool as well. As I told you, you can ask them to write the outline of a particular topic. Anything if you will ask, it can act as a tool as well. It can act as a simulator as well, to simulate the scenarios for practice, role play, rehearsal. So for mainly for the humanities and all, people used it as a simulator as well. It can also act as a student. Student teach concepts to the AI and correct it uh, misunderstandingly. So this approach leverages to the learning by teaching effect. So something you have done as a student and then you are putting on the AI, it will correcting it. Then refining, retuning, refining. So there AI can act as a student as well. But the most important is AI is, it can be used as an editor, not a co-author. Editor means whatever assignment say student has written or research paper you have written, you can just ask it to check it for the coherence, for the grammar and all, and then AI tool can do it. So digital teaching benefits for the student. So AI study assistant, it is available 24 by 7. So some YouTube channel, even while before sleeping, you can go and read from the on the bed also. You can open the YouTube channel and you can learn the things. So it is 24 by 7 personalized teaching it can provide, and it can provide the customized feedback. So whatever I told you, any research paper or anything, if you are putting over there, it will give you the customized feedback. Language learning. So any language you can learn, you can ask to improve the language. There are few particular tools like Grammarly to improve the grammar and the writing, and Paperpal. Many are there. So those platforms, if you are using, then you can learn the language and you can improve your vocabulary, and you can also ask AI tool to improve whatever you have written. It can also be used for the writing assignment, research projects, and help for a student with the specific need. Like some, if you want, like any student is just laying down, you don't want to read the things, there are few tools which can just turn your text into the speech, speech into the text, video into the text, text into the video. Few tools are there. So those tools can be used by the teachers and student to learn the things easily. Research projects means they can review your research projects, and they can help you to read the papers, summarize the papers, So there are several tools which can be used for the writing and the reading the research projects, writing the assignment and the reading the research projects. So it can, for writing the assignment, say one topic is given, so you have no idea. You can ask AI to brainstorm and organize your ideas. And then at the end, finally, you can ask to edit that draft. Content creation, it like Canva, CapCut. Canva is also very common nowadays. We will discuss that also. So there you can create your presentations like photos, videos, animations, anything can be created. And text to image to text, all these things can be done using, comes under the content creation. So AI tools can help you to do this all as well. Problem solving skills means the tool like photomath teach step by step problem solving in the maths. So I told you for maths, if you want just hint, you just this photomath, you can go over there and ask for just for the hint, or just you can ask to give the whole answer. So like that, digital teaching is very important for the students and the teacher. So before using, our AI agreement should be very clear that where we are going to use the AI, uh, which tools we are going to use, whether if you are using the AI, whether it is okay or not, it is ethical or not. You should tell me then how to use the AI, then whether the privacy and safety of the data is okay at this website or not. Okay. And then the equity and the access, that also you need to check before using the AI tool. If something goes wrong, then what can we do? That also you should be in your mind before using the AI tools. Then you should review and revisit the project again after some time, whether what I have done that is okay or not. That you need to review and revisit. So this is about my company. So now we will discuss what can be outsourced to AI in digital teaching and learning. So first thing is grading and feedback. As I told you, grading and feedback can be done with the help of digital tools, Grade Scope and Camingo. These two tools name I have given here. These are the most common one, which can be used for the grading and collecting feedback. So using these tools are beneficial for teachers because it saves the time for the grading and it ensures the consistency. Consistency means similar kind of grading will be done for the all the assignments submitted. So student will receive the faster feedback and the explanation like what they have written, how the teacher is not satisfied with that, how much it is he is not satisfied, and why he is not satisfied. So all the student will get similar feedback, but the limitation is it struggle with the open-ended answer. Open-ended answer means, so as I told you, maybe some student had thought differently, but it will check all the assignment in the same way, in the same line. Like if somebody has written something differently or something newly, then it will not be able to read and give them the good marks. It will reduce their marks if some creativeness is over there. In that case, this cannot be, it can give you the wrong answer, or that's why human or the teacher mm, is required to see whether whatever they have given that is correct or not. So for grading and feedback, you can give the prompts over these websites, which I showed, discussed earlier, Gradescope and Camingo, or many other I will show later. So in there, you can put the prompts that give structured feedback on this essay, highlight two strengths and two area of improvements. So if the answer you have taught in the school or the college, like the say for this particular topic, the essay you have already taught and all the students are given in the similar way only, then it can read and give the, based upon the correctness and the grammar and all, it can just correct and give the two strength and the two improvement of the essay. Another prompt you can give, provide a rubric based grade for this short answer and explain the reason. So like that, if you will give the prompt and you will attach the assignment, it will give you the grading and like to strength, to improvement, to area of improvement, anything whichever you will ask, or out of 10 how much grade you give, you can ask the AI too. So it may say that 7 out of 10. Then you can ask why are you giving 7, what could be the reason for that. So it will write and give that also. But you have to be cautious for you need to review for nonsense and fairness, whether whatever answer it is giving you, AI tool, whether that is that particular person, particular student, or particular language which he use, whether it is suitable for it or not. Other than that, for grading and feedback, you can use for survey and all forms dot app. Maybe Google Forms you are aware of, like that. Survey Monkey is there. Okay, fill out is there. Type form is there. Jot form is there. So all these survey Sparrow is there. Jonka, form stack. There are many nowadays. Many several tools has come for survey and questionnaire. So for feedback nowadays, for Google Forms are has become very common. If we go for any PTM and all, there used to be some barcode like scan it and give your feedback about the school. So that for feedback and survey, you can use all this. Even for the colleges and all, uh, like for teachers feedback, you can create a form over here and you can ask them to fill the form. So there are several in all these, including the Google Forms is very common, so it is not given here. So these are also having n number of templates for creating the any particular type of forms. So like that, for feedback, these can be used. For grading, I told you Flamingo and Grade Scope can be used. Next comes is the lesson planning. So for lesson planning, Squirrel AI is a tool. It is an effective tool. Magic School AI and QRepod AI. So QRepod AI is up to a level, it is free. You can use it for several times. So when you will be, how to use it, like you have to go to the website. If time is there, I will show you the demo as well. You have to go to the site and you have to just put your prompt, and then you can ask them, you just give me the outline of the lesson. What can I talk? What should be the main focus of this particular topic? Say you are a new in teaching and you don't have any notes. Which book I should refer, from which book you have taken the things. So all these information for the lesson planning it will give. So the benefits to the teacher would be, it will cut the preparation time, and student benefit, they will get engaged with the various activities. So here you can also create the questions, like you can give your topic and you can ask them to prepare the say 20 questions on a particular topic, or you can just upload your PDF, which PDF you are teaching, maybe some research paper you are using for your teaching. That particular research paper you can upload and you can ask to make some 10 questions out of this paper, which you can ask the student to solve. You can just share the link to the student so that the student will become more engaged with the various activities and they would like your teaching style. But the limitations are AI may not fully align with the local curricular standard. Like some particular topic you have given, maybe whatever content it is giving, maybe that is not fully aligned with the curriculum of your college. So for lesson planning nowadays, many more has come for generation of the lesson plan. Almanac, EduAI is a good one now. It is performing well and it is older than others. At Cafe, is new one. Defit is like 2 years back it has come. So all these are used for generating the lesson plans, class activities, and the assignment. Class activity means I told you the questions, 10 quiz questions. They can create the quiz questions as well. They can create the even slides also they can create. Like some 10 slides, it will create free of cost. Then you need to pay if you want to create more number of uh, slides on a particular topic. Magic School is the oldest one and costliest one. It will provide access to 60 plus AI tools, including lesson plan generator, rubrics, and formative assessment builder. So this one tool is having everything, grading, from grading feedback to all the things are available in this Magic School, but it is very costly for Indians, especially. This DEFIT is another one. It quickly differentiates the instructional material like worksheet, quizzes to suit the different learning levels. So like that, you can use any of these tools. I suggest this EduAI over here. And here, Survey Monkey is good one and the older one, and it is performing better than others as of now. Then the lesson planning prompt, just you can give design a 30 minutes lesson plan on a particular topic with some objective. If you have a particular objective, like I want to talk about the economic value of biofortification or some particular activity you want to show. So all these things, if you will write and give in 2-3 sentences, it will create the lesson plan accordingly. You can also ask to create 10 multiple choice questions on a particular topic for say graduate level, undergraduate level, or say school student 12th level, with the answers and the explanation. So these tools will create anything whichever you will ask. So, but the caution is it may not fully match to the curriculum standard. So how in your college people are teaching, what the students are expecting. So it may not match to that, but some idea, some help you will get. Third is the personalized learning. So the AI tools are Fistry, Camingo, and Curipod. So out of these three, Curipod, Camingo is not good, much like beneficial for the higher education. Fistry is very costly. Curipod you can try out. So the benefit to the teachers are the content adopts automatically. Students benefit, they can learn on their own pace and the personalized journey. Like as I told you, if you will say some YouTube channel name to the students, they can simply go and read it at any time at their own pace. So that is the benefit of personalized learning tools, including curriculum. But the limitations are they need ongoing teacher oversight to avoid the blind spots. So, first you need to rate like this tool is good, this YouTube channel is better, then only you need to suggest. Otherwise, whatever students from where you are collecting the data, you need to ask and oversight, like whether the student, whatever they are getting the information, that is actually useful for them or not in that case. So for personalized learning, you can use prompt like explain particular topic in simple terms for the graduate student with example, or just explain, adjust the explanation on this topic for struggling learner. Struggling learner, as I told you, just getting the hint and the full answer in the case of maths. And the hint, if you just want hint, means advanced learner. You can just give me the hint for this, say, maths question. Even for other subjects also, even for the biology, anything can be discussed in detail, discuss it in detail, or discuss it in some 100 words. Like that, you can give the personalized prompt and they will create the lesson, personalized lesson plan. So generate 5 practice problem on a particular topic with step-by-step solution. This is for the struggling learner. So step-by-step solution means then the struggling learner can understand easily. Excuse me. So the caution is oversimplification or overcomplication is possible. Maybe you have asked for the struggling learner. They have given some 2 pages answer. Actually, in 1 page, in little bit shorter also, student would have understood because he is a graduate student, not the undergraduate student. So that those things are possible in case of personalized learning. So for Personalized learning other than YouTube and this whatever tools AI tools I told you, Fistrik, Humingo, QReport. For personalized learning, there are few learning game makers tools as well for the teachers, like Gimkit, Wordwall, Bullkit. All these are paid only, Scratch, so and Cartoon. So these are the fun type of games it will create on a particular topic. You will just put the topic and it will in gaming form they will create the lesson, and then you can share the link with the student, and while playing games they can learn the things. Next is analytics and intervention. So for analytics you can use Canvas Analytics, and education copilot can be used for the intervention. So the benefit to the teachers are it will provide early warning sign for the support, and the student will get timely help before falling behind. So analytics means what? As I told you, that marks and all. So like say data, the concern is the data privacy concern if mismanaged. So as I told you, you should not put your private data like student marks on the AI tool. So if you, in case you are putting, you need to check the data privacy, whether this tool is safe for the putting the personal data of the students or not, say marks of the student or not. Say nowadays like semester, then mid semester, then the assignment, and then the final semester exam, and all many like 4 5 exams used to happen. So every student is getting some marks. So what is the analytics means? Maybe for the first exam he got 10 out of 10. In second one, out of 20 marks he got only say 18 marks, and then 15 marks, and then for final exams is about to come. So if you will put in these tools, they will put the analytics like graph, like how the student is performing. So in that case, you can provide the early warning sign for the support. Like, so now you are not reading properly, student. Like your marks at the starting, your marks were very good, but now you are degrading. So you need to work harder. So like that, you can give them the warning sign. Even for the student will get timely help. Okay, yeah, I could not realize I was busy with these friends in the hostel and all. I was not studying well. So this warning sign can be given to the student in that case. So in prompts, you can ask you can give the prompts like analyze this set of a student quiz score and identify two learning gaps and focus on. So also, like you have taken quiz some topic wise, okay? So maybe some 10 chapters are there, and for after every chapter you are taking a quiz, and you got the marks for quiz marks for all 10 chapters, and you have put that for the analysis. So after that, that software can show you like chapter number 4 or whatever name is there. There the student got the minimum marks, okay? So that means you need to tell to the student that you have to work much harder for the fourth chapter. Your first chapter, you are very confident because you got 10 out of 10. But for fourth chapter, you got 4 out of 10. So this will analyze for the student, like he need to work harder for that particular chapter. That is the gap in his learning. Like that too, you can give the prompts and you can ask. Two learning gaps means in two chapters he is getting the lesser mark, in two chapters where he need to focus. So like that kind of analysis can be done using those tools. You can also ask to suggest early warning sign in his attendance and grade data that may indicate at-risk student. So if you will put the attendance data, say it's 75% attendance is compulsory, and this is done for say each semester. So somebody is in the say, third semester, this is a 4 semester course, and you will get to know that the attendance is maybe 70%. So you can warn that student, so see this year your attendance is 70, you may not be attending the exam this year, this semester end. So you need to cover it up. Now you cannot take risk and you cannot be absent anymore. So like that warning signs you can give to the student. But here the caution is the data privacy and accuracy. So maybe that those are the numbers only, or the just you are writing P for the present. Maybe sometime it looks like A. So you need to cross check for the accuracy. And data privacy means you need to be very clear that this software or this tool is appropriate to put the private data. That analysis you need to do. So other than that, few more tools I will tell you now which can be useful. So as I told you, YouTube channel, you can suggest them. But sometimes that YouTube channel they teach in detail, say some 30 minutes are there. So sometimes students cannot say like concentrate for 30 minutes and listen to them properly and make their notes. So that is a difficult job for nowadays student, because now slowly the patience is reducing among the new generation. This Gen Z, then Gen Alpha are coming. So in that case, you can suggest these tools for YouTube channels like YouTube Summarizer. It will generate the quick video summary using the chat GPT. Okay. Then YouTube Digest, it will summarize the YouTube videos, web articles, PDF, everything it can summarize while offering AI chat, time spectrum, and the video notes, mind mapping. Everything can be done using this YouTube Digest. Another is Node GPT. This is also a very good one. It will summarize the YouTube. So you need to open the Node GPT and just put the YouTube video link, and it will analyze the content and summarize the content efficiently. ChatGPT summary is another tool. It can also summarize the YouTube video, web pages, like web page or some book. If you tell them, they have not patient to read the whole book or the some 10 pages. You can just ask these tools to summarize, and they will do that. Next is for the communication and admin, Otter AI, EduAid AI, and ChatGPT. So these are the mainly used tools for the communication with the student and the parents and the admin work. So the teachers benefited to handle the reminders, transcripts, and notes, and the student benefit is to get the clear updates and the accessible summaries. So the limitations are the risk of impersonal interaction if overused. So for communication, say example, so you are asking the tool to write a weekly classroom newsletter for parents, summarizing the activities and the reminders. Okay, so in that case, maybe it may give something extra, or it may some important, whichever point is important for you to be summarized and sent it to the parent. It may not include. So everywhere it is important to put the that teachers assistance. So create a polite reminder message for student for submitting their assignment. So these are the simple tasks. So you just write these things and name of the assignment, name of the date. They will just create a email content or the newsletter content or any type of content these tools can create. You can also ask to write a professional empathic email to parents about student progress. So all these things nowadays, it has become very easy, like weekly newsletter and all is very easy to create. So as I told you, Otter AI, Edu AI, and the Chat GPT. These are used for communication. So other than that, other important tools I would like to discuss is quiz tools for teachers. So nowadays, creating video tools, gamified tools, quiz for creating quiz, AI quiz generator, and the form-based quiz tools. So these are four kind of quiz tools are being used nowadays. This form-based quiz tool is most common and most say cheapest one. This Google Forms is free only most of the time. Microsoft Teams is also free, so you can ask the question, give some. You can ask them to write the descriptive answer as well, and also you can make it objective using the form based quiz tool. So AI quiz generator means what they will do, they will generate their own. You have to upload the PDF, or you have to just give their your own content, or you can ask them only to generate the quizzes based upon their own knowledge. Here form based means you are typing and putting your own questions, you are making this quiz. Here the AI will generate based upon the data given or data available over the internet. They will create their own questions. So similarly, video tools also like Canva is the cheapest one, and up to a level it is free. So here deficit you can use. QReport is also free up to a level. So for Canva, you need to create the video. So some part can be generated using AI, but most of the time manually you need to create your video quiz. Like nowadays it is for interview and all, they will just show you an image or a video for say 20 seconds, and then they will, for the memory test and all, they used to ask like what you have seen there, how many cups were there, how many spoons were there. So like that memory test and all people used to do. Nowadays this video quiz, those quiz can be created using the Canva. Pictory is also a good one. This is the cheapest one, and most of the time freely you can use. If you are not using some specific images and all, then free, it is free also to be used. So this gamified is the most complicated one. So quizzes, here you can create the AI based as well, and gamified quiz as well. So gamified means they will give some they will, you need to add this that and then you have to answer. So like that, you will be keep on playing games also along with solving the questions, the study questions. So these tools are being used nowadays commonly, not commonly but in India. But if you are using these tools, that make the teaching more interactive, and like student will be happy also by using these tools. Next is the communication and admin, this I told you. So next is AI meeting assistance. So AI meeting, nowadays we are sitting on the Google Meet. So other than Google Meet, everyone is aware. This TLDV now it has come new, but here this it records the meetings and generate the clear transcript. Okay, and the summarizes the key points. Like now everyone is doing. Now I think this Google is also Meet is also doing the summarizing. Now AI has reached to all of this. This one came earlier, TLDV, where it where started summarizing the key points and offering the real-time translation. And it can be integrated with the Google Meet, Teams, Zoom, etc. So this three are the oldest one. When this COVID came, that time also people were using this Google Meet, Teams, and the Zoom for taking the online classes for the schools and colleges and the meetings. These three are very old tools. So this TLDV came first. So what it was doing, it was the AI component. So whatever meeting people are doing in the for the office work or some school classes are going on, it was creating the transcript as well as the summaries. And also it was real time, like how I am speaking, it will be writing over the screen like what teacher is telling if voice is not clear. So now, similarly, all these have come. Paltom, Fireflies AI, Equal Time, Otter AI, and the Zoom. We all know Zoom is the now Zoom can also summarize the meeting in the paid version, not in the free version. And Google Meet also in the paid version. It can summarize the meeting and provide the smart recordings. And with this Fartoon, it is the new one. It record, transcribe, and analyze the meeting. It will identify the key points and the highlights, and it can be integrated with Slacks, Google Docs, and it can support 28 languages. So maybe I have never used it. Maybe it is also paid one. This Fireflies AI transcribe and summarize the meeting offering AI search to find key information quickly. It works with Google Meet, Teams, and all. So all these are the assistant which a teacher can use. So next one is the tutoring and the support. The last thing for which you can use the AI tool, sorry, the digital teaching, which can be outsourced to the AI. So Khamingo, ChatGPT, and Slides AI. So how it is beneficial, it can provide the 24/7 assistance. So the student benefit is they can get the instant feedback and the interactive practices, but the limitations are also there. It cannot replace the teacher's emotional support. So tutoring means what? Like you can ask ChatGPT some question. It will give you the or your answer before submitting to the teacher. Your assignment you can share with the ChatGPT. It will give you the instant feedback. But how emotionally teacher are correlating? Okay, you have written like this. If you have written like that, that would be better. Some emotional support which a teacher can give, they cannot give. They can also be used for the interactive practice, like Humingo can be used for the interactive practice. So, like some question you are asking, it is answering. Then even ChatGPT can be used for that interaction. Like one question you will ask, as I made the workflow for the AI and teacher. So, like that workflow can be done for any kind of questions for tutoring, any type of tutoring and support. So you can ask you can put the prompt like act like a maths tutor, guide a student step by step to solve a particular problem. That problem you need to upload. Otherwise, you can ask to explain a particular topic in simple version of the beginner and the advanced version of a strong learner. So similarly, you can also ask to create a story started starter for the particular grade level student to encourage the imagination about the theme. Some any kind of topic you can choose for, and you can ask ChatGPT on the Kamigo and all to give some solution for that or some answer for that or some essay writing. Anything you can ask. Even you can ask for the support means you can ask them to recommend some particular books or videos or website for the student to learn a particular topic. Maybe once you go to the YouTube, you have no idea which channel I should follow, which video I should watch. So nowadays, this chat GPT and all can help you to find the particular book or particular video as well. So these are the few tools which can support your learning process. That is the text to image tool. So Midjourney is a very older one, or the oldest one you can say. Okay, and Delhi Eve is also working well. FreePic is having limited free version, and Leonardo AI is also good one. So how they do? You have to put your text, or else you can ask Midjourney only to generate the text on a particular topic. They will generate the text, and then you can ask to make a flow diagram, or you can ask to convert this text into a PPT form. So they will generate the PPT for that particular image, or you can just ask to generate some attractive image. Like I am going to give a presentation on this, like for nowadays, seminar presentation is very common for students and teachers. So for my first slide, I need some particular, the color should be this, the theme should be like that. So if you will explain them, they can generate the new image based upon the text given by you. So for presentation, Slide AI I had written over there. Other than Slide AI is a good one, and the Canva AI is good one. EduEd AI, it is this is particularly for the teaching. These four, so Brisk Teaching, Cureped, and the Almanac. So these four are like you can say concentrated on the teaching stuff only. So these can be used for the lesson planning, quiz creation, grading. Not all is having grading facility, but the presentation making. So if we like if we do it, we will go, or QReport we will go at one site only. Say one subscription if you are taking, you can use it for the multiple purposes. So another thing I told you, text to speech or speech to text, like YouTube video, if you want to convert into text and generate the summary, I told you there that there are few sites there you can go and convert the speech into the text. So for text to speech, sometimes you when you are listening the things, you are more comfortable for the learning. So in that case, you can use this 11 labs. Speechify is the older one, like came 2 years back. Now many more are coming daily. Not daily, monthly, one or two new tool used to come into the market. So Nature Reader, Lovo. So these are used for the text to speech tool. So some PDF you have attached over the website, and they will convert it into the speech. So this much only for the today I thought of. So here we can see at least this QRepod and EduEd AI, these two are I will show you one tool, and then tomorrow we will discuss for the chat GPT how it can be your teaching partner and learning partner for both. I will show you, demonstrate you, and then we can, other than that, chat GPT, we will talk about this other tools for the Google. So for Google also many tools are there which teachers can use. So all these things we will discuss tomorrow, mostly not tomorrow, on 7th. Mostly it would be a demonstrative session. The slides would be less only. And mostly I will demonstrate how best you can use, from where you can go and use these tools and what prompts. Nowadays in 2026 or the end of 2025, I have seen prompts are not much important. So earlier, like until unless you won't give a proper prompts, you will not get the results. Now the situation is different. Anything in any layman language, also in case you are writing, these tools is smart enough to read that and give you the content. So all these tools, how to use all these tools. So we will discuss in on 7th. Other than that, a few other important tools we can discuss on that day. So now I think this much is enough for today. And if any questions are there, you can please ask. Any questions are there, please ask. So now if any questions are there, you may ask.
Participants, if you have any doubts, you can ask now. It is for a Q&A session. Feedback link for today's session is posted in chat and all the participants are asked to fill the feedback form. If no one has any doubt, you can end the session.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful informative session.
Thank you.
And I would like to thank all the participants for listening to the session patiently. Thank you all.